Scrapping the electoral bonds, in my view, which Supreme Court has done, is stopping the loot by the BJP.
The Supreme Court of India, in a unanimous decision, has declared the electoral bond scheme unconstitutional, citing that it violates the right to information under Article 19(1)(a) due to its anonymous nature. Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud emphasized that electoral bonds infringe upon fundamental rights and are not the sole measure to combat black money. The Apex Court has instructed the SBI to cease the sale of these bonds immediately and to disclose the details of donations received through them along with the names of the political parties that benefited.
You must remember that the BJP was the primary beneficiary of these bonds. And I will tell you the figure which was received was 10,122 crores, nearly 60%, while the main opposition, which is our Indian National Congress, got about 1547 crores, which is roughly about 10%, while Trinamool Congress got about 823 crores, which is about 8% of all the electoral bonds. I say this is a very severe indictment because electoral bonds deals with money. Electoral bonds have financial implications. And when there's indictment of financial impropriety, this is nothing but corruption being slashed, which means BJP was trying to do corruption by the back door. The very electoral bond scheme was very opaque. People did not have the right to know who was contributing and what was the apprehension of everyone, and which the Supreme Court itself has acknowledged. The government had all access to the data, the opposition had none, which means they knew who was contributing not only to their kitty, but they knew who was contributing to the kitty of others. And in this way, it will be interesting now to see who was harassed, who was raided, who was troubled after they had made contributions to the fund, because once the lists are out, we'll be able to analyze the actions which were taken, whether by ED, whether by CBI, whether by income tax or any other agency of the central government. You see, this judgment is a sign of victory for democratic electoral process. And it's a victory for the entire nation. And I think that the government of the day and the BJP should not think that they can loot and scoot. Time that they should awaken and realize that there is a check and balance which the courts will keep. And I'm grateful that the Honorable Supreme Court performed its duty in accordance with the constitutional mandate, upholding law, quashing the electoral bonds.